Hi friends, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name's Alex. I am a New Zealand Aotearoa based astrologer, and today in this video I wanted to have a little chat and a little discussion around why you should book an astrology reading and some of the reasons, my top 5 reasons for booking an astrology reading with a professional astrologer and how they will benefit you. Before I get into the video, I wanted to discuss a little bit about myself and to share who I am. So my name's Alex. I have been studying astrology since 2012 and have been formally studying astrology since 2020. Especially under a specific astrology course and under a professional astrologer. For the last few years, I have been working with paid clients, and I have also worked a little bit as a teaching assistant with the Incredible Astrology with Heather, who was also my teacher. Also a Leo Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Aquarius Moon. Astrology is so deeply intertwined in my passions in my life. I feel like astrology runs through my blood, and I feel like I have been an astrologer in many past lives before. So if that sounds good to you and you would like to learn more about why an astrology reading would be beneficial for you, keep watching. I also want to preface the rest of the reasons in this video is that there are so many different ways to study and learn and read an astrology chart. There is not one perfect way. Every astrologer will bring their own spin to their astrology readings, will bring their own energy, their own life experiences, their own takes on astrology, their own astrology hot takes, if you will. So it's important to find an astrologer who resonates with you. It is also really important to find an astrologer who is really professional and has really good moral and ethics around astrology. So it is important to do a bit of research and also go with what your gut is telling you. If you're feeling resonated and pulled to work with an astrologer that may see the world in a different way than you do, that's perfect and might open and broaden your perspectives around astrology and around your sense of self. You may be drawn to an astrologer who is more like you. You feel really energetically connected to them, and that is exactly who you should be getting a reading with. Whoever resonates with you the most and can help you understand and unlock keys and parts of yourself in a way that you may not have thought about before. So my first reason, number one, why an astrology reading would be beneficial for you is to understand yourself better. As a professional astrologer, we look at your whole chart, not just your sun sign, which is what most people know, which is what is within pop culture astrology today. We look at your whole chart. We look at how every single planet impacts you on a personal level, their relationships they have with each other, where they're sitting in the chart, which in an astrology chart looks like this. It's a circle divided into 12 sections, and within those sections are parts of our lives. So we look at this and we look at how this shows up for you on a personal level. So understanding who you are on a deep level, we know about ourselves, right? We do understand who we are, but unless we take time to unravel and work with what we have or understand the strengths and weaknesses that we have, we can't really grow as much as we want to. An astrology reading is like a blueprint, a master key to unlocking who you are on a deep level. No two astrology charts are alike. They're like snowflakes, right? Snowflakes are not alike in any of their molecular structure. So astrology charts are the same, even twins. No two astrology charts are going to be exactly the same, which is what makes them so unique to us on a personal level. So straight away, understanding our astrology charts and our own personal placements is such a beneficial reason to just getting an astrology reading to start with. Understanding who you are, understanding your own personal placements and how you can utilize the strengths you have and strengthen the weaknesses that you have. We all have them. Number 2, and this is one of my favorite ways to use astrology, is using astrology for decision making. If you've got a big thing coming up, or you're wanting to change careers, you're wanting to invest, you're wanting to look at marrying your person, astrology can give you the keys you need to understand and to take note of for those key and important decisions that we might want to make in our lives. So whether you have an important career, you're wanting to know whereabouts you should shift and change your career, what are your career strengths? What is a career pathway that you should look into or learn more about? Astrology is going to help you. And to be honest, career readings are some of my favorite readings to do. So reason number 3, and this really segues into this reason number 2, it really segues from this, is timing. Astrology is all about timing. Astrology is all about the planets' patterns, their synchronicities, their lessons that they're teaching us, their timing. For example, we don't really want to go and do really big important things during Mercury retrograde, because Mercury retrogrades is all about slowing down and revisiting things. Things tend to look a lot different on the other side of the retrograde period than what they would look like during the retrograde period. So if you're thinking of starting a job or taking on that job during Mercury retrograde, it could look, and your duties in that job might be very different when Mercury stations direct. In fact, you might not even want to be in that job when Mercury stations direct. And it's not a fear-mongering. It's not fearful. It's just about knowing and understanding the planet's timings and patterns in relation to your own personal birth chart. Because if you personally have Mercury retrograde in your birth chart, you might resonate more and likely do resonate more with a Mercury retrograde than someone that doesn't have that in their natal birth chart. So that brings us into reason number 4, which is for healing and growth. So there's parts of ourselves that we know we need to work on, that we need to heal, that we need to grow, strengthen, change, but we sometimes don't know how to do this. Astrology is the perfect tool for doing that. It gives us insight into who we are, into what we can be capable of, and the potential that we have, and how we can tap into that. We can learn that we might be someone with a Pisces moon, and we're naturally attuned to being very emotionally sensitive, to being very energetically sensitive, and can pick up how people are feeling around us very, very easily. So knowing that and understanding that might mean that we need to learn how to put into place energetic, spiritual, and physical boundaries in order to keep our energies and emotions at a baseline or at a strong level, so that we can have our energy high and our emotions feeling really good and really strong to continue and do the things we want to do in our day-to-day lives. So just knowing that one simple thing about yourself or something along those lines, it's really, really helpful in healing parts of ourselves and understanding where we need to do some healing. Reason number 5, and my favorite reason why you should book an astrology reading, is feeling connected to the universe. Feeling that you're more than just you, that you're connected to something so much larger than yourself, is such an incredible feeling when you're diving into your astrological placements and feeling that connection to the collective. We're all connected, whether you believe in astrology or know about astrology. Astrology is corresponding with us every single day. So to summarize, top 5 reasons why you want to book an astrology reading: understanding yourself, understanding who you are, your strengths, how you can utilize these, knowing when and what to move into, or when to make important decisions, and timing around those important decisions, utilizing certain transits to really set yourself up for success. Healing any parts of yourself that you know are there, but maybe you don't understand why, and also feeling connected to something much larger than you and understanding how you're connected to this incredible technical art form and connected to the collective in general. So I hope this has been helpful. So if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can book through my website, www.venusandvirgoastrology.com. I have an array of different readings there, and I would love to work with you. And I'll see you soon. Bye.